late night and the window's dark, and I can still see stars if I look. They've been saying something all along, like a page I kept skipping in the book. I knew it, felt it in my chest, that quiet pull I learned to put aside. Told myself I'd come back to it later, but later just got wide. I got the message, somebody carried it across an ocean just to read it in a room. A servant, not an author, just a carrier. And I've been sitting here so used to it, I forgot what it could do. I'm still out here knowing, still out here knowing you've been plain enough. I've just been slow to look. Still out here knowing, still out here knowing, not asking you to hide what I already took. There's a gold thing on the shelf collecting dust, and the light comes through the window anyway. I swapped out something real for something easier and called it just a different kind of faith. The compass isn't broken, I am spinning where there used to be a pull. And all these quiet trades I made at midnight, they've been adding up until I look around and everything is moving. The skyline never sleeps, the city hums, but nothing up there draws a single eye. And I'm the one who taught myself to go numb. I'm still out here knowing, still out here knowing you've been plain enough. I've just been slow to look. Still out here knowing, still out here knowing, not asking you to hide what I already took. So here I am, no audience, just you. A room, a lamp, the words I can't undo. Not broken yet, but starting to feel it. What I set aside, still true. Still out here knowing, still out here knowing you've been plain enough. The lights are off and the room is quiet now. I set my notes down on the chair. I said the right things, I found the right words somehow. But something heavy's sitting there, like a jar I keep on the windowsill. I wipe the outside clean each week, but I haven't turned it over and I think I never will. If I'm honest with myself about what's underneath, you see what I don't show, you read what I don't say. The law I hold like a lantern out has got to light my way. Not a robe, not a title, not a role that I feel, just the weight of what I actually did, just the weight of what I do still. There's an ember in a chest that never read a word, still answering something true. And here I am with all these verses I have heard, and a door I keep walking through. You've been patient like a morning that keeps coming back, not because you don't see, but because the door is open and the light falls flat across every face, even me. You see what I don't show, you read what I don't inside the jar. Let you look inside the jar. You carved the law into stone and hung it where the whole room sees. But behind that door you never told them about. You are not what you claim to be. You wash the outside of the jar, you polish every public face, but ashes filling up the inside now. When you call that holy ground, the gavel does not care about your title. It reads what lives beneath the road, and every deed you buried in the darkness is already known. The scales don't bow to bloodlines, they don't bend for what you've memorized. What you did when no one watched you, that is what gets weighed tonight. Hollow throne, hollow crown, God sees through every layer going down. You cannot hide behind the name you wear. The heart is where he judges, and he's already there. Hollow throne, hollow crown, the robe is burning, let the walls come down. No flag, no title, no covenant sign can shield the dark from his impartial light. You preach the open hand, the patience you mistook for absence was a door held open by a merciful hand. Every day the door is not closed, is not permission, it is grace. And grace is not indifference to the hollow place. So let the idol fall, let the stone wall crack from its crumbling foundation. The God who ways in secret is the same God calling you to transformation. This is not the end, this is the reckoning that opens into something real. But you have to let the surgery happen. You have to let it cut before it heals. Hollow throne, hollow crown, God sees through every layer going down. You cannot hide behind the name you wear. The heart is where he judges, and he's already there. Hollow throne, hollow crown, the robe is burning, let the walls come down. No flag, no title, no covenant sign can shield the dark from his impartial light. No shadow of favoritism, the sunrise falling over every face. You cannot outrun what the conscience knows, and you cannot buy your way out of this place. But the door is still open. The door is still open, so walk through. Quiet room, early light. I sat down with what I know about myself. No good argument left to make. Been measuring my life and running out of shelf. Every line I thought would hold me up fell apart the longer that I looked. Like a ledger filled in red on every page. No amount of turn and fix the book. So I come with nothing, just an open hand and a tired name. You don't need my record, you already know it all the same. You just give the standing, give the ground beneath my feet. I come with nothing, and somehow that's enough for me. I used to think the distance kept me safe, held my careful living like a shield. But the mirror in this chapter reads me plain, not a soul exempt from what it reveals. So you stepped into the gap I could not cross, bent the bars I could not bend alone, and the that crossed me to the other side was something that was never mine to own. So I come with nothing, just an open hand and a tired name. You don't need my record, you already know it all the same. You just get to stand it, give the ground beneath my feet. I come with nothing, and somehow that's enough for me. Still here with nothing, still here with nothing, and you call that home. We built our towers out of bloodlines and of merit, stacked our credentials to the sky and called it holy ground. Every tongue prepared its argument to carry, but the measuring rod laid flat and leveled every crown. No throat is righteous, not a single one is seeking. The throat is open like a grave that swallows every breath. Feet that run to pour out blood and lips that keep deceiving. The katina drops its verdict and it reads the same as death. Every mouth has gone silent, every defense is ash. The whole world stands accountable, and no one has passed. No mouth left standing before the throne. No record clean, no merit shown. But God himself tore the ledger down and stamped it canceled on the holy ground. Justified not by what we've done, bought with blood, the righteous one. This is where the chains collapse and fall. No mouth left standing, no mouth at all. We thought the covenant was armor we could hide in, that sacred history would hold us when the judgment came. But the word entrusted proved the case against its keeper. The privilege only made the silence louder with our shame. Now look, a righteousness revealed apart from all our striving. The law and prophets always pointed to the single door. The surgeon cut the wound to get to what was dying, and laid the only cure that anyone was waiting for. Every mouth has gone silent, every defense is ash. The whole world stands accountable, and no one has passed. No mouth left standing before the throne. No record clean, no merit shown. But God himself tore the ledger down and stamped it canceled on the holy ground. Justified not by what we've done, bought with blood, the righteous one. This is where the chains collapse and fall. No mouth left standing, no mouth at all. We stand on nothing that our hands have ever built. We stand on everything that his hands chose to spill. Faith does not bury the law, it holds the law upright. And every idol burns to ash in this redeeming light. I drove home in the quiet, parked inside a little while, trying to add it all up in my head, every good thing, every mile. But the ledger kept coming short, no matter how I read the page. And I thought maybe I'd used up what little grace I had been given at this stage. And something settled over me, like early light through a cracked door. You were not waiting on my numbers, you to bring. You already knew my name. I think about that old man standing under all those stars, counting what he could not number, trying to see how near or far. The promise was from possible. His body spent, the ground all cracked and dry, but he believed you meant the words you said, and you counted that as right. No right, no record, no credentials, just a hand held out in trust, and you pressed life into the dry place the way you always do with us. You already knew my name before I ever found the gate. You signed this over in the dark before I had a thing to bring. You already knew my name. So I'll sit here in the quiet, let the engine cool a while. You who called him out of nothing, you who rolled that stone away. You already knew my name. I have been sitting here a long time now, with the weight of what I broke still on my hands, waiting for some feeling to come find me, trying to understand. And somewhere in the quiet I remember you did not wait for me to come around, while I was still the one who needed pardoning. You already laid the gavel down. You declared it before I woke, before I felt it in my chest, before I had a word to say. You already said yes. The war is over, you called it done, not because I found my way. You declared it before I woke. Now I'm learning to believe what you already said. Every hard and hollow season that I'm walking through, I used to think it meant I lost the thread, but there's a worn path going deeper through the winter. Perseverance, learning how to press ahead, and that hope is not the kind that goes to waste. It's held together by the one who paid the cost. One man's gift pouring out past every failure, more than enough to cover all I've lost. You declared it before I woke, before I felt it in my chest, before I had a word to say. You already said yes. The war is over, you called it done, not because I found my way. You declared it before I woke. it go. You grafted me into something I could never earn. Pulling life from roots I'll spend a lifetime getting to know. You declared it. You declared it before I felt a thing. Late again at this same table, with the same cup going cold, and the same old pull behind my ribs, telling me I haven't changed at all. But you showed me something quiet in the water and the word, that the one who had no way out of it went under and never resurfaced. So why do I still move like I'm wearing what was buried, like the wrist remembered chains that already hit the ground? I already died with you, I already came back up, gasping into open air that I forgot was mine. You changed whose name is on me long before I understood. So I'll just sit here in that truth tonight and let it be enough. I look at what those old hands used to grow, and I'm ashamed of the harvest rotting on a field I don't belong to anymore. You moved me to different ground, and what comes up from here is different. Not because I worked it right, but because you changed the soil. So I'll lay these hands back open, not to earn what's already mine, just to live like someone who believes the deed was signed. I already died with you, I already came back up, gasping into open air that I forgot was mine. You changed whose name is on me long before I understood. So I'll just sit here in that truth tonight and let it be enough. You don't owe me understanding tonight, you just asked me to reckon it true. But the one who kept returning to that grave left his grave clothes folded in your tomb. So I'll walk these careful wrists back out toward the lit up door, not trying to be free, just finally believing that I am.
The lamp came on and I saw the room, all that dust I learned to live in. Didn't know the floor was this dirty till the light hit the corner I was hiding. I want the right things, God, you know I do. I reach for them and miss by morning. Two hands pulling from one chest, and I can't make them stop their warring. What a wretched man I am, lying here in what I know. just rescued. I read the words and they're beautiful, holy, righteous, good and true. But the reading only shows me where I fall. It can't reach down and pull me through. Like a man who rose against the current, arms burning, going nowhere slow. I wore myself to nothing trying, then a hand came through the water from below. What a wretched man I am, lying here in what I know. I thank you, God, through Jesus Christ. He came and found me in the undertow. I'm not rescued by the warning, not rescued by the shame, just rescued. Trying, not the swearing I'll do right. Just the weight of me right here, the crack the light found, and the one who met me in it. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. It is past midnight and I am on the floor, going over everything again, laying out the evidence like I am building a case for why you should not let me in. But the verdict was already written before I ever learned to be afraid. You stepped down from the bench yourself, and every charge against me you paid. You were already in the room. You were already in the room. When I had no words, only the ache, you were already speaking my name. You were already in the room. I do not know how to pray tonight. I just know that something in me keeps reaching, like roots that find the stone beneath the flood, holding on without my own teaching. And you say the spirit knows the shape of this, the groaning I cannot translate. So I let it rise and leave it there, and trust the one who intercedes to stay. You were already in the room. You were already in the room. When I had no words, only the ache, you were already speaking my name. You were already in the room. Nothing above me, I set their name down on the table again, like I do every night when the house gets still. I've prayed this prayer so many times now that my lips just move ahead of what I feel. And I do not know what you are doing. I do not know what field you laid that seed beneath, but I know this grief inside my chest right now is not the same thing as you leaving. Your hands are in the clay. I cannot see the bottom of what you are making. I just know the wheel is turning, so I sit here in the quiet and I let you hold the weight. Your hands are in the clay. Paul stopped writing once. I think I know that feeling, hand pressed flat against the page when the words run out. He loved them too, and still he trusted something wider than the thing that broke his heart that night by lamplight. Some roads have a stone set in the middle that looks like it was dropped there and forgotten, but nothing in your hands gets dropped, not even what I cannot follow. Your hands are in the clay. I cannot see the bottom of what you are making. I just know the wheel is turning, so I sit here in the quiet and I let you hold the weight. Your hands are in the clay. I am not the potter, I am not the one who names the vessels, but you called me once, you can call them too. So tonight I just leave it here, name and all in hands. I cannot see the bottom of your hands. I've been sitting with your name again tonight, the candle down to almost nothing, quiet light. I keep thinking of the ones I cannot reach, all that devotion and the living God still out of reach. You wrote it through the pages they already hold, a word so close it lives inside the mouth, I'm told. Not something to be climbed or dragged from heaven down. It's here, it's already here, it's on the ground. Someone left the door open, it was open all along. I keep asking you to move them. You say the word is near, it's near.
just haven't turned around. I know what it looks like to be sincere and still be lost. I've watched someone build an altar at a cost. All the early mornings, all the rules they kept so long, and somehow missing you while singing all your songs. So I hold my tongue, or I say it one more time. That thin line between giving up and trusting what is mine. You stretched your hands out, Paul said, every single day, and still you loved them, God, and still you stayed. Someone left the door open, it was open all along. I keep asking you to move them. You say the word is near, it's near. Someone left the door open, they just haven't turned around. The word is near, near as a breath, near as a name on the tongue, near as the quiet before you say it, near as it's ever been. The word is near.
I sat here quiet after what you said. Turned the conversation over in my head. Maybe I had drawn the circle too small. Thought I knew the guest list, thought I knew it all. There are 7,000 names I never learned, bowed knees, hidden faithfulness unearned. And you kept them through the years I wasn't there. The root was holding long before my prayer. The tree was there before me. The root runs deeper than my reach. I was grafted in by mercy, not the other way around. You hold what I can't carry, your way's too wide to sound. The tree was there before me, and I am glad to be found. I think about that branch beside the dirt, still green at the cut, still alive where it hurt. You said you could press it back into the wood. You said you were able, and I believe you could. So who am I to write off what you love, or measure out your patience from above? There's a river running under all this ground that surfaces in places I've not found. The tree was there before me, the root runs deeper than my reach. I was grafted in by mercy, not the other way around. You hold what I can't carry, your way's too wide to sound. The tree was there before me, I am glad to be found. How deep the riches I past finding out. Your mercy moves through centuries of doubt. I don't need the answer tonight. I just need to sit here in the quiet and let you be God. The tree was there before me. The root runs deeper than my reach. I was grafted in by mercy, not the other way around. You hold what I can't carry. Your way's too wide to sound. The tree was there before me, and I'm glad to be found.
I've been sitting here rehearsing what I'd say if I saw your face across the room today. My hands keep closing tight around the wrong, but something in me knows I can't hold on that long. There's a table in the quiet of this room, and I'm learning what it means to sit with you. Before I fix a thing or prove a point, you're already handing me a different choice. So I open up my hands, let the fist unclench again, because you gave before I knew to ask, and that's enough. You set the table first, and you know every thirst. So I'll pass the bread even when it's hard, because of what you've done. It's not that I don't feel the weight of it, the way that silence lands and how it sits. But you said leave the accounting to your hands, and I'm learning that is not the same as just giving in. There's a mercy I've received I didn't earn, and something about that keeps making me return to this place where I can lay the whole thing down. Clay that's already been shaped once coming around. So I open up my hands, let the fist unclench again, because you gave before I knew to ask, and that's enough. You set the table first, and you know every thirst. So I'll pass the bread even when it's hard, because of what you've done. Not a resignation, not a letting go of what is true, just a life reorganized around you. Just a life reorganized around you.
still half asleep. The street lights on, but the sky is turning. I pour my coffee, I sit and breathe. Something in me keeps on burning. You put me here in this ordinary place, paying what I owe, showing up to this. Not above it, not beneath it, just a hand that writes carefully, just a soul that tries to mean it. The sky is already changing. The night is nearly done. So let me love the people in front of me before the morning comes. Let me love them, let me love them. That is the whole of it. The sky is already changing, and you are close. I feel it. I pass the man on the corner street. I owe him something I keep forgetting. Not a feeling, more like a debt, the kind the law has been collecting. You said it all comes down to this: the neighbor, the stranger, the one I resist. Not chains to wear, but chains that fall when I stop pretending love is small. The sky is already changing. The night is nearly done. So let me love the people in front of me before the morning comes. Let me love them, let me love them. That is the whole of it. The sky is already changing, and you are close. I feel it. Still here, still here. Window open, the light is near. You are not far, you are not far. Let me be awake for where you are. Let me be awake. I keep replaying what was said over a cup that's gone cold by the bed, wondering if I push too hard or if I let the truth go unguarded. But there's a question sitting quiet in my chest: who made me the one who gets to assist? You know their name, you hold their days. I think I forgot that for a minute back there. Whose servant is he anyway? Not mine to correct, not mine to weigh. You're the one he answers to. You're the one who sees him through. So I'll hold my tongue and tend my own flame. Whose servant is he anyway? Whose servant is he anyway? I think about a door in a stone place just right by someone who should have known how hard it is to learn to walk without someone tripping up the steps you thought. And I don't wanna be that stone cold and certain, sitting all alone. my freedom cost you your foot in here, then what was I even fighting for? If I'm honest, whose servant is he anyway? Not mine to correct, not mine to weigh. You're the one he answers to, you're the one who sees him through. So I'll hold my tongue and tend my own flame. Whose servant is he anyway? Whose servant is he anyway? Let the morning come through the window slow. You observe it your way, I'll observe it mine. Both of us giving thanks before we go. Both of us held by something more than fine. You'll make us stand, you'll make us stand. Sunday lamp still on the week, already leaning at the door. I've been steady in hand, but God, I don't know how much more. There's a letter worn thin at the folds, I've read it 100 times. Someone marked a road from here to the edge of things and called it grace, not sacrifice. Let me rest here a moment with you before I move again. Fill me like you promised in the word, through persevering, not pretend. This is not naivety, this is the shape of Christ in me. So let me rest here a moment with you before I move again. There's a table set with mismatched chairs pulled from every kind of room. People who had every reason not to sit, learning one voice, one note, one tune. And somewhere far off a play passed hand to hand, arriving full across the miles. Gentile hands and Jewish hands releasing it, acknowledging the dead behind the smile. Let me rest here a moment with you before I move again. Fill me like you promised in the word, through persevering, not pretend. This is not naivety, this is the shape of Christ in me. So let me rest here a moment with you before I move again. Still holding what I cannot see. So I'll ask for prayer at the gate one more time. Road dusty and moving, but neither dim. Let me rest here a moment with you before I move again. Fill me like you promised in the word, through persevering, not pretend. This is not naivety, this is the shape of Christ in me. So let me rest here a moment with you before I move again. for so long, folding chairs and filling cups when everyone else is gone. But you kept a record somewhere I could not see, a room full of lit names, and one of them is me. Phoebe crossed the water with the word pressed to her chest, risked the open crossing, never stopped to rest. And she was not a footnote in the margin of the page. She was the hand that carried it. She was center stage. You know my name. You know the hours I kept. You know the work I did when no one watched. You know my name, written quiet and sure. Oil lamp in the next room, still burning through the dark. I heard a voice come easy, smooth and close. The kind that splits the table and then offers you a toast. But love is not naive, it knows the shape of harm. It holds the door wide open, but it does not leave the latch undone. And somewhere underneath the dust, the serpent waits to coil. But you said peace is coming, and it comes without recoil. Not a vague and distant hope I file away and forget. It comes tied to the table, to the people we protect. You know my name. You know the hours I kept. You know the work I did when no one watched. You know my name, written quiet